In honor of Martin Luther King Jr. Day, all national parks in the U.S. are offering free admission. This morning, News Center 1's Louis Dorch has more on a national park you might not be familiar with.
Well, good morning, guys. I'm here at the Minuteman National Historic Site inside Launch Control Center Delta One. Well, during the years from 1963 to 1992, 2 officers were down here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, ready to act at a moment's notice. Minuteman Missile Silo, located 10 miles east of Wall, is one of our nation's newest national parks. And during the Cold War, Minuteman missiles held the power to destroy civilization.
If the deterrence had not worked and the Cold War ended up being World War III, from the United States side, some of the first shots would have been fired from this facility or one just like it. If that had ever happened, western South Dakota here, we wouldn't be here talking about it now. So these weapons were very powerful.
Western South Dakota's missile field covered an area of more than 13,500 square miles and contained hundreds of missiles pointed directly at Russia.
So the missile field here in western South Dakota, they had 150 Minuteman II intercontinental ballistic missiles. The yield on these was 1.2 megatons, over 1 million tons of TNT and explosive power. Right here from where we are right now, we're about 5,200 miles from one of the Russian missile bases in Kartali, and these missiles would get there in 30 minutes or less.
2 men located 30 feet underground in a solid concrete box held the power to completely demolish an area located over 5,000 miles away. And if the order was given, 2 keys located 10 feet apart would have to be turned at exactly the same time. And if that happened, there was no turning back.
Bravo, Echo, Echo, Charlie, Alpha, Tango, Alpha. I say again, they would repeat that. They would authenticate with the other side of that. It would be to make sure it was valid. Basically, once this missile was clear of the silo, once the keys were turned down here, it was on its way. There was no stopping it. It couldn't be recalled. There was no self-destruct sequence. So there's no oops moments in nuclear weapons. These can't be recalled. You couldn't say, geez, I'm sorry, I've just killed 7 million people. Yeah. The United States had to be absolutely certain, and that was part of this system.
And even though this site isn't active anymore, there are still 450 active missiles in the United States preventing war and preserving peace. For News